Hey everyone, I'm Amiena and welcome back to my channel, Amiena Inspired. So this week I am inspired to let you know how you can win every single argument with anyone. Anyway, okay? But of course there is one catch. But before I get there, I want to tell you that an argument, the way I see it, is an exchange of energy. And usually everyone loses out. It's often loud, rude, inappropriate. So I don't know if you've noticed, but family gatherings is a perfect place for an argument, family dinner, and also at work. Okay, so people often regret arguing. So I want to show you exactly how to win every argument. So, firstly, my definition of winning an argument. So, the person that wins an argument is the one that stops first. Yes, the one that stops first is the winner. And this is because you've won the battle against your ego. So the ego is never satisfied. The ego wants you to fight. The ego wants you to get depressed or angry or sad, whatever. But the ego doesn't want you to back down because it's going to be, it's not satisfied with that. It wants you to show your, give over your point and make a statement or make somebody else look foolish. Okay, but what I'm trying to tell you is we're going through this journey of transformation that for us to really win when there's an argument, we have to win the battle against our ego. And so that's why I say the person that stops arguing first is the winner. But let me show you how to stop arguing. Okay, so when you are fighting and you are having this battle of words, I want you to take a moment. When you remember this video, take a moment and instead of whatever you were going to say, I want you to take a deep breath in, like, and whatever you were going to say, just use your mouth differently. So instead of using it for words, use it just to exhale. And then I want you to practice the pause. Okay? Remember the pause was Pause. Pause and you will see everything. Okay? So I want you in that moment where all this arguing is going on, I want you to take that deep breath in, pause, and look around the room. And what you might see are unhappy faces of loved ones, scared faces, maybe even people that are cheering you on, but you know that they don't really have your back. They just find this amusing. So I want you to take that moment and realize that you can have a different response. Okay? So it was Viktor Frankl that spoke about that space between an event and your response. So someone can call you lots of names and try to provoke you, but if you recognize that not every single comment requires your reaction, then you have matured. And when you realize that people can call you lots of things, but if you don't accept it, it's not an insult. I grew up with my dad saying, no one can ever mock him. And I was like, okay, how do you know that? And he said, because, and now I get it, because he never accepted that. He never cared what other people said because he knew who he was. And so now I feel like I'm walking around with this armor, this invisible armor, and I want you to have it too. So as soon as I find myself getting into some sort of argument, I just back off. I take a deep breath in, and whatever words I was going to say, I actually imagine it in my mind, just like coming out of my mouth, like this, all those words are coming. And then I pause, and then I do this with my shoulders. That's it. So you can use your body to get you out of an ego-driven situation where, by the way, you will never win. Okay, you will never win by arguing. And you know, there's this lovely quote that says, even if you think you're winning, like you're giving up all these cool arguments and you're opposing someone else, there's a quote that says, a man or woman convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. Which means you can speak until you're blue in your face, and then others will still walk away with their own opinion. So you might as well save your breath for people that actually agree with you or care about your view and go along your way. And if you can beat the battle of the ego, you'll level up and you'll understand and you'll look at people differently because you'll understand that they are just arguing or attacking you because that's their level of consciousness. And be thankful that you're not there anymore. Okay, so that's me, the non-combative Amina, wishing you all the best with the next argument. Much love, always.